Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another PGC Pretty Good Coffee. I'm so excited for you to join me. It's gonna be a good morning. It's a cool morning, which I love. I'm so excited. I feel like we're having a real fall/winter. So I'm excited. I even get to wear my $30 big coat from Ross. So I love that for me. So if you are ready to get into the word and get into some good coffee, I want you to do that. I want you to grab your coffee of choice and grab your word, and mine's gonna be on my phone. Let's get started. Okay, I'm back. I'm Petra. I'm your faith bestie, and I'm so excited. If this is your first time here, or if you're joining me again, if you are a regular member of the Pretty Crew. If you're not a regular member of the Pretty Crew, I want you to go ahead and stop what you're doing, like and subscribe. Because listen, we get into it over here. We get into the word, we get into friendship, we get into faith, we get into relationships, we get into a little vlogging, like we get into life, okay? Let's just say that. We get into life. And I don't want you to miss a moment. I don't want you to miss a moment. This is such a special place that we have built over here. And I love it here. I love it here. So, that being said, let's talk about some coffee. I have the La Colombe cold brew. It's in the blue bottle. And I have Chobani white chocolate mocha creamer. Chef's kiss. And a little bit of Planet Oat unsweetened vanilla oat milk. It is the perfect little latte. Perfect little latte. So if you have not tried it, I encourage you to do so. La Colombe. Sorry guys, I have my retainer. Can we stop for a second and let's talk about this? I am wearing my retainer now, or I'm trying to be consistent about wearing my retainer all day, every day, until I can shift my teeth back, because I got all this work done trying teeth, and I was supposed to wear my retainers at night. I was doing good, and then after a while I just stopped because I'm like, oh yeah, my teeth look good, I'm good. Y'all, I woke up one day, I looked at my teeth, I said, oh, they're shifting. So now I have to wear it throughout the day to get them back into position so I can go back to just wearing them at night. So ashamed. So ashamed. I got all that work, and you seriously? Side note, this sun is sunning. It is sunning. So let that be the word for today. Be consistent. Be consistent. Just because it looks like you've achieved a result does not mean that you've actually achieved the full result. Be consistent. Follow the regimen. Do every step of the process, because trust me, consistency will change the game, which will take us into our scripture. We're going to do John 15 and 4. John 15 and 4. Remain in me and I in you. And this is CSB version. Remain in me and I in you. Just as a branch is unable to produce fruit by itself unless it remains on the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. Remember what I said. The word for today is consistency. Remaining. Staying in position, being in relationship, doing what it is that the Lord has called you. Because listen, if you are a branch, you cannot produce without being attached to the vine, right? And that's really important, because again, if you're wanting consistent and full results, the only results that you're going to get is having consistent and full relationship with God and being connected to Him, doing everything that He has called you to do, not a part of it, not a piece of it, not the part that suits you, but all of it, remaining in Him. As in, everything that you are, all that you are made up of is in Him. All of your goals, your perspectives, your focus, they're all in Him. Everything that you're putting your hands to do is because He put your hand there first. Like, it's so important, because if you want to produce results or fruit, right, then you've got to be consistent and staying connected. You've got to be consistent and staying connected. Sorry guys, I didn't park so great. Hold that thought. And so I want you to do that. I want you to remember that you've got to remain. You've got to stay put. You've got to see it through. What's that mean? You got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through. That you really got to do that. You've got to remain consistent. Listen, it is easy to run when things aren't going your way, and it is easy to walk when things seem to be going your way. The Lord did not release you. The Lord requires you to remain in relationship. The Lord requires you to remain submitted. The Lord requires you to remain obedient. The Lord requires that you remain in the place of work. He requires that, okay? And he says, I need for you to be consistent. I need you to remain in me so I can remain in you. I need you to also remember your position. You a branch, you're not the vine. You can't produce anything outside of me. So if you find yourself overly exhausted, if you find that the results that you're looking for or that you've seen, they don't last long or they don't appear at all, it's because you're doing things outside of his will. You're not connected to him. You have not remained consistent in your duty to him. Okay. And so that's really, really important, because if you are exhausted, you are trying to produce without being attached to the vine. That's why you're tired, because you're having to work doubly hard for something that you would easily do if you were consistent in remaining. That's it. So I hope that you hold John 15:4 in your heart. I hope that you have some really good coffee. I hope that you're signed up for the Bible study that's happening on January 11th. It's free. All you have to do is go to heyprettylife.com. We have some little goodies for you, and most importantly, we're going to be breaking down the word, because listen, we're going into 2025 with clear vision and focus, and so I don't want you to miss that. So go to heyprettylife.com to register, and then also make sure that you are registered for the Hey Pretty conference, also at heyprettylife.com, because there is nothing like Hey Pretty conference. It is not a place where you come to just be cute. It is a place where you come for healing and deliverance. It's a place where we call you out by your name, because, hey pretty, I'm so excited that you're here. We're gonna get God today. Okay, that's what you're going to receive. You're gonna have connection, you're gonna have good food, you're gonna have a good time, but you're gonna get God. Okay, God is gonna call you out. And so I hope that you will meet us in West Palm Beach January 31st and February 1st by registering at heyprettylife.com. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.